When I try to think of what 2016 has been to me, I just see a bit of a stressful, blurry mess. It wasn't until I looked through all my vlog footage from over the year, thank goodness I decided to start daily vlogging, that I realised it was actually one of the best years of my life. I started the year with my mum. We went to Paris for my birthday, but also she'd never been, and after months of heartache from losing my grandparents, I felt she needed a getaway. Paris wasn't the only destination at the beginning of the year. Shortly after, me and Matthew left for Dublin to surprise his best friend on his birthday, and shortly after that, I embarked on my first YouTube convention adventure to Florida with an amazing group of people for Playlist Live. I made some amazing friends, including Jif the Pom and a Velociraptor. This year was also the year that we decided to buy a house together. I wanted to tick it off the adult to-do list, and we did. It was probably the most stressful and testing thing that we've done. It challenged our relationship, it filled me full of doubt, but we pulled through. The day after the move date, however, my band Boxer Light went on tour with a Brooklyn-based band called Beverly, and I can say from the bottom of my heart, these guys are the nicest band we've toured with. I tried skid pan driving for the first time with Dodie for a job we were doing with Coke TV, and it was one of the funniest days of my life. The highlight of my year has got to be going on Trek America though. Every day I miss it. It was one of the most inspiring and eye-opening adventures that I've ever had. Though it was a short trip, we saw the beautiful west coast of California with an amazing bunch of people who I'm so glad that I had the pleasure of meeting. Speaking of new friends, this was also the year of making friends. First of all, Kat, a woman that's inspired me for years, and out of mutual fangirling over one another, we became really good friends and have had regular days out and adventures together. Then there's Kristen and Ryan, who we had the pleasure of spending time with when we were in San Diego. The bromance between Math and Ryan was pretty adorable. My travels didn't stop, however. I went to Ibiza for the first time with Malibu with a great bunch of people and fell in love with the little island. Me and Math went on a surprise trip with Expedia to Bilbao, and the wonderful people at Keels took me to MTV EMAs in Rotterdam. It was the first time that I'd been to a movie premiere, and I took my mum with me and we made a weekend of it. Me and Matthew got more tattoos. I topped up some of mine that I already had, and Matthew started his Sherlock Holmes sleeve. I bought my wedding dress. I've had various hair changes. I also attended some UK-based YouTuber and blogging conventions such as Summer in the City and BeautyCon. But the last few months of my year have been the most stressful and testing when we decided to renovate the whole house at once. Not having a home as such, as a place where I also work, was pretty disruptive. But patience, I suppose, is something I've learnt this year, and the unconventional living arrangements paid off, and we finished the house just in time for Christmas, which was the first year that I hosted. When I try to think of everything that happened this year, my brain just keeps forgetting all the details. It was so overwhelmingly wonderful. It's had its ups and downs, like everything. I've seriously doubted myself and others, and at times I felt like running away, but now when I look at all the good, it just shows that it ain't all bad. Those were the highlights of 2016. I can't wait to see what 2017 has to offer.